Let's move on to South Africa. The Competition Commission has confirmed that it will be continuing with charges against all the banks named in its Rand rigging probe. Now, it may also press new charges altogether. Commissioner Thembinkosi Bonakele has confirmed this to Standard Bank after the bank had alleged that the antitrust regulator would revoke its complaint against some of the lenders. Now, back in February, 14 lenders, that includes HSBC, BNP Paribas, Credit Suisse and JPMorgan Chase, were all named by the Commission as having been allegedly involved in illegal Rand trades. Barclays Africa was exempt because it blew the whistle on, the traders' alleged collusion. Citigroup was also fined just over $5 million for its alleged role in the entire scam. Let's bring in Angelo Coppola live in Johannesburg with more data on this story. Angelo, so the competition watchdog saying the charges are still firmly in effect. But what is the current status of the investigation? Ever since the probe started way back in April 2015, we haven't really heard much since then.
Well, we do know, Raman, that the investigation is still underway. We also now know that there have been ongoing meetings between the accused banks or their legal representatives and the Competition Commission and the tribunal. The most recent of those meetings was on the 23rd of June, where, according to legal counsel for Standard Bank, the parties agreed to cancel the start of the formal proceedings. And those were expected to run for 2 days starting on the 20th of July. The Commission confirmed this in the last half an hour, and in fact the matter would now be placed back on the roll only when the Commission decided it was time to put back on. So we're not sure if the complaint's going to change or not, or whether they're going to be looking at it in a different light. But for now, it looks like it's off the roll, and we're going to wait for some more information on that. But as it appears, we don't have any more information right now, Raman.
Indeed. Let's step back a bit. The collusion in this case focused on the bids and offers for spot rates. So how do the traders and the banks in question directly benefiting from rigging the trades? Was this perhaps set up to benefit their in-house trading desks and the assets they had under management?
Well, from what we understand, they colluded to fix the bid and offer prices on the Rand, the South African Rand and the US dollar. According to the authorities, they worked together and helped each other to reach their targeted price levels by simply coordinating trading times. So either the traders would trade more or less or not trade at all, so that the one member of the group could hit their target level and then close out their position. They'd each rotate through the group as everyone took their turn to make those targets. The traders also created fictitious bids and offers to push that price of the currency in the direction that they were looking to go in. In this way, it's claimed by authorities, their banks' trading desks would benefit, and the traders in all likelihood would be paid a bonus for hitting those targets, Raman.
Indeed, so clearly spoofing the market in order to move the rate to where they want. There are over 14 banks being probed in this entire mess. What potential penalties do they face if they are found to have colluded to rig rates and derivatives, perhaps related to the Rand?
Well, the penalties are significant. Initially, it appeared that the fines were aimed at the entire bank and not just the brokerage part of those businesses. We heard initially that the fine would be in the order of 10% of any and each of those banks' annual turnover. There was some confusion now, though, because it seems that some of the accused banks believe that the fine may only apply to their forex trading units. If that's the case, the fine will be significantly smaller, but that's still to be clarified, Raman.
Indeed. We'll leave it there for the time being. Thank you for that. That's Angelo Coppola there live in Johannesburg.